The Tomorrow War! Yes! Alright! Action! Aliens! Future! So, The Tomorrow War is an Amazon Prime original that debuted on July the 3rd, starring Chris Pratt, J.K. Simmons, Yvonne Strahovski, Edwin Hodge, and many more. It's directed by Chris McKay. With this movie, it's a sci-fi action thriller in the vein of Arrival. Edge of Tomorrow combined with the creatures of Cloverfield and A Quiet Place, combined with the creature from Super 8. So it's a mishmash, and that's the thing I have about this movie, that it's a mishmash. It's not really memorable, you know. You have big action scenes. You can see the big action scenes. You can see that they spend a lot of money, and sometimes it's just looking like a bland Cloverfield $1 million low budget movie. But things I didn't like: script, very annoying, very cliched, very predictable. The whole story was predictable. Things that I liked: the concept. The concept was great. So it was amazing, about a raft in time and space where people from 2051 came in 2022 December at the World Cup. They literally appeared at the World Cup, which, this is weird, you know? What if this is really gonna happen? What if we're gonna be drafted? We gotta save humanity when the aliens invaded! I don't know if that's the case, but anyways, Chris Pratt is this family man juggling his professional life and his family life. He's a scientist, and at one point he's having trouble finding a job, which is weird. A smart, almost genius level like scientist not finding a job, that's weird. He's struggling that his life is not what he thought it would be. He thought that he would make a difference in the world. That's the thing. He is a military scientist. He served in Iraq. But the moment this guy enters the rift, you know, in 2051, they're deployed. It's like, we've lost a lot of military men in 2022. It's time to recruit civilians. Now, this is the morality about things. Recruiting civilians. It was like really heart-wrenching for me. That was emotional for me. That was really a morality thing, a morality stuff. Things that I enjoyed is that you start having a Arrival vibe when you see his wife, Chris Pratt's wife, doing counseling with these paramilitary veterans, Rift veterans, people who have gone for 7 days in the future. They came back, but without limbs and with a lot of baggage and trauma. So it's like she's dealing with people with great problems of PTSD. So they handling mental issues in a way that, you know, it was a little bit cliched, but I liked that they served that part of the story, and I would have liked more of that part of the story. But the story is all about family, you know. It's about him going into the future, you know, coming in terms with his daughter. One weird thing: how can you mourn your daughter in the present when your daughter is still alive? That's weird. That's weird. That's what I'm saying. The script is not great. The script is really bland. The script is really cliched. The script is like, what can we do? We gotta put some sci-fi. You know, what's the sci-fi tropes? It has all the tropes, and it's not good. You know, it comes off. All right. I'm gonna make this is my McConaughey impression. All right. Bland. This is the word. That's why I said that it was bland. This movie is bland. This movie could have been great and memorable. And it's a mishmash. It's a mashup between a lot of other movies that we've seen. It's not that great. Another thing I didn't like: the creature design came off a little bit fake. They looked good. at first. Then they just look CGI, and I didn't like that. Okay, all right. Another thing, the moment they had this moment, you know, cinematographer is Larry Fong. They had this moment where when the aliens attacked, and it's like they attacked a human being, everything was in slow motion. Yeah, it's like they did this gimmick that, again, it was so overly used in movies, and I didn't need that, you know. I needed a fresh direction, and I think this director, Chris McKay, he directed the Lego Batman movie. In all right, I don't think he was the best choice for it, you know. Maybe someone like Denis Villeneuve. I mean, that's the guy you gotta go for sci-fi. I mean, Blade Runner, Arrival, Dune. That's the guy you gotta go for sci-fi. It's like Tomorrow War, all in all, is 5.5 out of 10. It's a bland sci-fi movie, but it is entertaining in some parts. And the family dynamic I liked, but the rest, Chris Pratt is serviceable. It's Chris Pratt, you know. Thank you guys. Subscribe and like. The Honest Shakespearian is gonna be here all day coming up.